Hello, 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 and welcome to the second Southern Belle auction preview video. Thank you so much for tuning in to see what I'm going to be selling this Saturday at, at 10 a.m. on the Angel in Pink Camo channel, which will be linked in the description. So there is no guarantee that every item you see in this preview that we will have time to get to. And sometimes we get through all the items and I put up items for auction that you didn't get to see. So I hope everybody can tune in. And if for some reason you missed the auction or you missed part of the auction, watch my auction recap. Then you'll see what you missed, you'll see how much it sold for, and you'll see what blessed buyer got to buy that bargain item. And sometimes I have duplicates, and you can even scoop up my duplicates for that same price if you comment or you message me. Those of you who have been to Angel's Good Time auction on the Angel in Pink Camo channel, you know that one of the special signature items that she has is her early bird specials. And early bird specials start at just $1. And I don't just mean $1 starting bid, but we start with dollar buy it nows. So what's my dollar buy it now going to be for this week? It is going to be this wide array and selection of nail polish. I've got different brands, I've got different colors. Some of it is matte and some of it is sparkle. Take a look at the sparkle here. Just gorgeous. Would be lovely for fall, would be lovely for the harvest season, and would be absolutely drop dead gorgeous for Christmas. But we do also have matte colors too. Here's an example of a matte color. And then we have lots of metallics. Metallics are super in right now. So metallics are always a good neutral way to go. So this will be the very first item at 10 a.m. on Angel's Good Times auction tomorrow. Let's see what else I'll be selling at the auction. Also at Angel's Good Times auction, since Christmas items were popular last week, and since I've seen some interesting crafting items, I'm going to bring these also to the dollar bargain starting point. These won't be a buy it now, it will be a dollar starting bid, but we have these beautiful sequin encrusted pieces. I have multiples of each one. They're great to add on to a solid pillow. Suddenly it turns it into a Christmas pillow. A plain jean. Suddenly it turns it into a Christmas jean. Same way with a sweatshirt or a shirt. This could even be a way of taking something that's old, that has a stain, a discoloring, a tear, and covering it up and giving it new life by making it into a holiday item. Also, in the theme of holidays and crafts, I wanted to show you these beautiful birthstone angel kits. Now these are DIY, make it yourself. Here's all the items in it. You see you get these gorgeous crystals and gemstones, all of the golden filigree work, the wings. This particular birthstone angel ornament is for September. But what happens if you weren't born in September? I do have others. Here is one for April, which has a diamond color to it. I have August, which looks a little white on the camera, but if you turn it around, hopefully you can see. There's a peridot gemstone to it. And here's another September. Also, I have these super fancy kits. These to me look like an angel wearing an antebellum dress. Look how full and spectacular the dress is. And look at just how many beads it comes with. Tons of beads. And I do have 2 of those. Also, for those of you who like to make ornaments, let me show you these kits. Here's one where you can make your own snowflakes. The snowflakes come out to be 4 inches, and you get to make 6 in this kit. This shows you some of what's available. Also, there are instructions on the back, which really helps. And in case you like the idea of beaded crystal ornaments, I do also have this kit, also 4 inches, and it also makes 6, but it's a totally different look. Here's one that combines hanging, it's called Heart Ice Drops. So you've got some of the wire work, you've got crystals, you've got beading. Once again, instructions on the back. Everything you need, except for the pliers, is included. And then finally, for those of you who like wire work, I have this one, which is the stars. It makes 10. And I have this one, which is similar. It makes ovals. And let me show you the sides so you can see that you get everything. You get the various types of wire. You get the beautiful pearls. But if you like to make ornaments and those just aren't your style, I do have these round sequined ones and these oval sequined ones. And then lastly, these bells. Here's all the ingredients in them. You get the bells. So if you want to make crafts, if you want to make Christmas ornaments, whether for your own tree or to give people as gifts, I've got you covered. Just come to the auction at 10 a.m. on Saturday in the Angel at Pink Camo channel and bid. For those of you looking for a harvest tablecloth, I've got your problem solved. I have these 2 different ones. Whether you're looking for fall leaves or you're looking for pumpkins and fruit. Also, as an alternative, I have this cute chicken one. If there's anybody out there that uses interior decor that celebrates chickens, it has kind of an Americana theme, if I do say so myself. Also, I'm going to be having these Halloween lights. These particular ones glow white and they look like ghosts. But I also have them in purple, which glow like bats. And I have them in pumpkins, which glow orange. A few more Christmas items that I'll be having at the auction. Since the 3 packs of ornaments were so popular, I have a few more of those artisan type ornaments. Look at this one of the old-fashioned station wagon. I think it's called a Woody with the tree on the top. I've also got a set of stainless steel cookie cutters. These will last from year to year to year, and they give such a clean cut. As well as for those of you who like the red truck, I've got a ceramic red truck that is filled with a candle in the back. And I've also got a set of Noel candles. So when you're singing the first Noel, how glorious would it be to sing the first Noel while watching the Noel candles flicker on your mantle, on your shelf, or on your table. Since dog items were popular last week, as with Star Wars, I have these fantastic double-sided dog leashes. On this side, you see it is Darth Vader, and there are beautiful red ruby crystals. On the other side, it is red sparkle. So if you just want a red sparkle for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, here you go. Here is the Star Wars insignia and logo because it is branded. And I have these in 2 sizes. I have the size for the big dogs, and then I have the smaller size for the smaller dogs. I don't normally do auctions of big lots of items. I normally do either just a single item or a choice. But this time, this is not going to be a choice. This is going to be a big lot. Now, I think these are called tulle. I'm not sure if that's the correct term. I can't tell you whether it's ribbon or it's material. I just don't know. I don't know squat about crafts, and my mother had so many. But I thought I'd just group all of these together, sell them for one big lot. Hopefully at the auction, some of y'all can tell me if that's the right term, what you do with it, what you call it, because I need y'all to educate me when it comes to the craft stuff. And if anybody wants to help me behind the scenes with the crafts, please send me a private message. Some other items I'm going to have at the auction is going to be this wireless game controller. Now, I don't know squat about games, but according to this, it is for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite. It was originally $29.99. Burlington sold it for $19.99, and I'm going to start it out just $10. So if you need a video game controller or need one as a spare, because you know you've gone through them and sometimes you just get upset enough that you need to throw it, then I'm here for it. This would be a lovely gift. It's a votive holder. It says, "Praise the Lord, for he is good." And the rest of that verse is, "Praise the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." In fact, that's one of my favorite songs. Do y'all know that song? Praise the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Well, maybe y'all don't sing that as much at church as I do, but that's one of my favorite songs. And then it's got this little angel icon here. So pretty. And think about the candlelight shining through the angel icon while reminding somebody of this great inspirational voice that might just make them feel better someday. And then for harvest or for Thanksgiving, I have this lovely candle holder. It's got holes right here to show through. Then you put this fancy lamp shade on top of it. More holes to show through. Gorgeous. Sitting on the middle of any table as a centerpiece. Sitting on a side end table. It's both light and decor. I'm also going to be selling this fancy glass owls. Now, on the front it says 6 shooters. I'm not 100% sure what a shooter is. Let me also say one was broken, so you're only going to get a 5-pack. But let me show you how beautiful they are. I won't take them all out. I'll just show you 2. And look at the way the light just plays on them. Now, when it says shooter, I guess it could be for alcohol, but I think these would be lovely as a vase with maybe a single flower like a blue hydrangea or maybe a white rose in it. I think that these are just darling. It seems way too big to me to put alcohol in them, but hey, I'm not telling you what to do or how to live your life. These 3 items I showed in my last week's preview, and we just didn't get to them during the auction. So once again, I'm going to have these 2 different trees, the solid black and the candy corn tree, as well as this fabulous candy dish, which I love that you have to stick your hand in through the front rather than just reaching over the top. And also, I'm going to have the special collectible tie beanie baby as well. Sometimes instead of a wreath, you might want to go with something that's just a sign, especially if you're male, especially if you're not super girly girl. These signs are so cute. They almost look handmade, but they're not handmade. I didn't make them. My mother didn't make them. They are commercial, but think about the time it would take to nail these wooden frames together, to mount the cute black and white gingham fabric, to write out these signs, to surround it with the beads, to glue on the bow. These are so time intensive, and yet you could just buy it already made. Also, to go with these, I have this gorgeous hanging snowflake hat. Now, I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. I am a Christmas celebrator. It's my favorite holiday. You will hear me shouting from the rafters, Jesus is the reason for the season. But I realize for some people, that doesn't happen to be their faith, but yet they still want to celebrate the season. So for those people who just want to celebrate winter as a season, we have this adorable beanie hat with the snowflake. Another use for it would be after Christmas is over, especially if you live in a cold climate. What kind of holidays are there in January? None. So how do you decorate your front door in January? Well, I would say with snowflake designs. Even in New Orleans, it's not really cold. We don't have snow, but yet in January, even to the beginning of February, I will still have one of these hanging from my door because it is the coldest temperatures of the year, even if we don't get snow. One of the choice auctions I'll be having at the auction is this hair accessory choice. So many times it's hard to tell if a hair accessory is for a little kid or an adult. But with this fancy black and white houndstooth, you know that this is for an adult. Now we do have the teeny tiny ones for kids, but other than that, these are all adult size. So we have bows, we have barrettes, we have headbands, we have hair bands, we have the scarf type bands, everything that you would want in a houndstooth. It's just a matter of choosing which one fits your hairstyle, or you might even want to get several. This would be a lovely gift idea too. Another one of my early bird specials that will be a $1, buy it now, will be these no-touch keys. Now you're saying, keys, what's that going to open? Well, it doesn't open anything. What it does is it keeps your hands a distance from surfaces. So you use it as a way to open doors. See how in the picture you touch it? So that once you've washed your hands in the bathroom, you hate, once you've blow dried them, to touch the door handle, because what if somebody didn't wash their hands before leaving and all of their germs is on that door handle? So with this, you keep it in your hands and you use it to open the door handle. You could also use it for other things, like to push an elevator door button or to touch anything or anybody. So it's a great safety mechanism, and it will be just $1 at the early bird specials, and you have your choice in color and style. Another $1 buy it now early bird special at the very beginning of Angel's Good Time auction will be this Happy Halloween door cover. So whether it's a door cover for the front of your house, whether it's a door cover for your kid's bedroom, or it's a door cover for your child's school classroom, $1 will buy it now. Take a look at these adorable keychain fobs. You know, when you buy an expensive purse, it comes with some kind of logo fob. But if you're not buying a name brand purse, then what is it that's dangling off of your purse? Nothing. So these are great when you have a purse that doesn't have a name brand, or it could be used as just a keychain, or this is even adorable dangling from a backpack, a child's backpack, a teen backpack. Although I have to tell you, I have one of these dangling from my own purse. So the one I happen to have dangling is this cute little flamingo down here. So these will be at next week's auction if you're looking for a keychain, a dangle, or a fob. Any gnome lovers out there in the audience? I'm going to have these 2 gnomes. I'm also going to have some Christmas cards. Look how pretty these are. And these Christmas cards are going to be part of the early bird specials. Can't get better than buying things for $1. Also, for those of you who might have wanted to have a special fragrance warmer that was just for the holidays, this one is a wax warmer. You can see you plug it in and then you drop the wax in the top. Brand new in box. And it doesn't have to just be for the holidays. Anytime you have an old building that's snow covered, you could definitely use this all year round. Also, I have this musical wall clock. Take a look at this. There are metal hands, it's a glass lens, and it's musical. So every hour it chimes a different song. And it's completely new in box. And since I am called Southern Belle, I did want to start sharing a few items of my Southern culture. And one of the things we do in the South all the time is we have these doilies everywhere. And just because you have doilies doesn't mean you have to spend all of the time knitting, crocheting, tatting them. You can just buy them. And so during the latter times of my mother's life, she just started buying these 2-packs. So these are both of the 8-inch variety. So for those of y'all who don't have time to make your own doilies, you can just buy them from me.